Hey everybody, welcome to AJS News. This is video 2 of 2 for today.
But first, a word from our sponsors. Who's our favorite VPN, guys? Is Surfshark. Why do we use Surfshark?
You could definitely be the coolest one. Help your friends and family share the password to unlock cooler stuff on Netflix.
And there's also some legislation going on in the U.S. right now, and the people need VPNs more than ever.
That's right. Get around any sort of blocking at all. Access the content that you want to access, including, like what Joe said, on Netflix. Get a whole library of new stuff to you. Plus, the most important reason that we forget all the time is protecting your data. Yeah. It's really important, guys, especially in this day and age on the internet. That's why we use Surfshark. Guys, you can get our deal at surfshark.com/angryjoeshow, and that's going to get you 4 extra months. Click the links down below. Thank you guys so much, and hopefully you enjoy the video. Check it out.
Now, it is more important than ever. There are things changing on the internet, especially here in the United States. Things getting blocked. Apps, all sorts of stuff. So get yourself a VPN. You can get around all that stuff. Yes,
definitely. Click the links down below. Protect yourself. Top lists on the way. The next top list coming this week is most disappointing games. And, of course, the big juicy one, worst games. So stay tuned. The boys will be streaming tomorrow while I finish off editing some of these. And, yeah, we're excited. And then we can get to movies and top most anticipated of 2025 because there's a lot of good games. 2025 is looking crazy, y'all. If we're talking Grand Theft Auto, if that thing makes 2025, I mean, you've got a huge year for games.
Well, not even that.
Billions of dollars.
I mean, Beyond Good and Evil 2, of course. I mean, like, that could...
Is that 2025?
I mean, you don't know.
Or is that 2037?
You don't know. I mean,
I
Squadron
don't
32
know.
could come out this year, too.
Is that 2025, bro?
You don't know.
Or is that 2043?
They said they're in the polishing phase. How long could it possibly take to polish?
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to see. But 2025 is looking good in terms of, mega hits, potential 10 out of 10s. I'm excited. 2024 was awesome. You can check out our best list. But some people got confused and thought it was they're like, this list sucks. None of my games are on here. It's like, yeah, because that's my list.
What he played.
This is my top 10 list. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I didn't play, Astro Bot that year. I didn't play Final Fantasy Rebirth 2. Yeah, they were just mad that we didn't cover.
You play those good. Those are the best games.
What the fuck is this on this fucking list?
I did play those games.
Like, bro, I liked. Yeah.
But I'm not mad at you.
Well, thank you. See, that you're a well-adjusted individual. Yeah. We don't know what happens behind closed doors.
You know what happens.
Joe knows what happens. That's why he's saying.
All right, in other gaming news, actually major announcement this week. Switch 2 was officially revealed.
Yes, we have a video out on that. Go check it out, but there's more details coming.
Yeah, there's lots more details coming. In April, we're going to have a deeper dive. But now we know that we've got magnetically attachable Joy-Cons, USB-C port, mouse capabilities with the Joy-Cons.
That's cool.
They didn't address
RTSs.
They didn't address Joy-Con drift.
No,
I don't think
not
they're gonna.
yet.
They're not gonna. They're not going to. They're just gonna say, "Look at how awesome!"
Though.
And
like they could, like Alex said, new and improved.
New and improved. Joy-Cons?
Sure. Well, they're gonna say that. Obviously, they're going to say that. But addressing, previously our Joy-Cons were not very good.
Trash.
This year, our Joy-Cons are good.
Yeah, I don't think.
They're not even going to say the first part. They're just going to say our Joy-Con controllers are the best.
Yeah. So, a Nintendo Direct on April 2nd. We'll get more information on it. But the Switch 1, massive, massive success for Nintendo. This one's going to have some backwards compatibility. Imagine most games are going to be back, but there's probably, they said that there's some fringe stuff that may not go.
Yeah.
Exciting time for handheld gaming.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are switching from, established stuff to more handheld with great success with things like the Steam Deck, some of the other third-party ones.
Yeah.
Now switched.
Yeah, I saw one of the comments, too. It's like, you guys need to hire somebody that loves Nintendo because these guys aren't seeming pretty hyped for this game or this thing. I was like, what are we hyped for?
I was super positive on it, but y'all guys are low on it. But then when the comments come, it's like these guys all hate it and they suck. Like, but I said good things.
Yeah, it's like I have it. I play it every fucking time. Like people come over, like I fucking love it. But like the thing is, like I rarely play it I just leave it on the dock.
Yeah.
It's
When
like
you're a Nintendo, player and passionate, it's like sometimes they turn into caricatures. Like it's all they play, it's all they care
made it
about.
their
They don't play any
I
other video
know, but like,
games.
what are you excited for? It's like
And if you're not like
to
that,
quote you,
we need to
bigger-
find somebody like that if we are to speak on it.
But I do play all the. I play every
Yeah.
major Nintendo game. I play all of the Zeldas.
You do? At home?
Yeah.
Okay.
I even played
Yeah,
the new Princess one where you actually play as Zelda and you get to do all the.
Well,
like,
you
it's
just don't look like a Nintendo player,
true,
and
I
you
don't.
don't tell people that you play Nintendo.
Yeah.
So
because
you're
Nintendo
not
goes
allowed to
after
look at
us. That's why.
Yeah, we probably got copyright. Give it
No,
away.
I was very fucking surprised.
Everyone
In fact,
loved
I better
your-
check it right now.
Everyone
just to
loved your
double check.
quote though. It's like bigger, blacker.
Yeah.
So everyone liked
I
that.
did. I went through the video and I went for that, looking for that quote. When I said that, I couldn't find it.
I think
Somebody
someone put a
just said
timestamp.
that I said that, and I never said that.
But-
It's bigger. It's blacker. Therefore, it's better. Now you can clip that because I didn't say that the first time.
But again, like I'm not gonna be like overhyped. It's like okay, like I still need to see the specs and everything. How good is
Yeah,
gonna
it's
be
not
the-
copyright claims.
Yeah, I want to see how big like the quality of
You
the
want-
screen and how much bigger it is.
You show Silk Song on April the 2nd, and I will be hyped. And show me Metroid release date. Show me like the next things, and then I will be
Metroid.
hyped.
That's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming
like,
April.
Yeah, but it's like I need to see those things, and then I will get excited. If you're excited because it's slightly bigger,
Yeah.
and you don't know
Rounded.
shit else about it,
It's a rounded.
yeah, then it's like, look, then maybe Nintendo's your entire personality, and you should take a break.
Or you're like me and you think the design, aesthetics are pretty good. You don't need to radically change it if it's working. I think there's subtle changes here and there that improve it. I am concerned with what Alex brought up. You see the little tabs on the side? I do think fuck-ups will break those, You
Can't call all
Show
children
us.
fuck-ups.
Show us that it's... I didn't say that! Actually, all little children are fuck-ups. Kids are fucking stupid. Have you ever met a kid?
Yes.
They're fucking stupid. Just kidding. Well, no, there are some stupid kids. But I am worried that could get broken, so they need to address that. Hopefully they'll talk about that in the Nintendo
I do worry
Direct.
because it's on the main part. It's not on the Joy-Con that could be swapped. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but mine
and they
never-
can the button looks like you can cast it to TV to make it very easy and not having to put it in the dock all the time to do the TV or letting somebody else watch TV while you then switch back to your Switch. So
Is Call of Duty going to be on it?
No.
You
Well,
know,
Apex
that's
was, right?
that's what we need to know, the power specs and stuff
Yes.
like that. Then you'll see the boys get excited, but my guess is even with that, the boys aren't going to be very excited.
Like I still like.
I get
I
excited.
still-
for the
I
game.
still
you
like
have
mine.
to, you have to get wow somebody.
Yeah, because like right now, like the new one comes out, you get yourself the old one. It's gonna
And
drop
it
in
is an
price.
iteration. It does feel like a PS5 Pro. You know, it feels like
Exactly.
so. I'm not sure what you're expecting. Yeah, if you're expecting us to be a Nintendo channel, go, that's not. There's other channels for that, and you can watch them.
And honestly, I'm more excited for the games they're gonna like be announcing than
I
more the
want-
Switch.
I want games. Show me
Yeah,
games.
I want to see the games. That's gonna get me more
the
excited.
games, Lebowski.
Yeah.
Where the games at?
But,
Where my games?
like my Switch never leaves the dock. I'm always playing on the TV. So.
All right, let's talk about Corinne Bush has left BioWare. So this is the Dragon Age: The Veilguard game director, EA for almost 2 decades.
Oh.
End of
Kinda like
an
the last
era.
one?
Yeah.
2 decades.
so-
Well, that's Veilguard, and I don't know. Dragon Age has been out of commission for quite a few years, so
yeah.
I guess what was the last one? Inquisition.
Yeah.
Okay, well maybe that's for the best because Veilguard was shit.
Yeah. I still think it's poop. A lot of people like you guys are terrible and the worst people ever, and it was really good.
Opinions.
was
I don't know. I
Alternate
have no idea
opinion.
what they,
Well,
what they
it's
think. But she became the game director in February of 2022 after some other people had left. Dragon Age: The Veilguard changed forms a lot. Remember, it was originally a hardcore RPG, and then
Live
EA was like, man, let's make it a live service. And then it was a live service game until 2022, and then they had to redo everything to make it not a live service game. And so I don't envy any of the people who had to work on this thing and then accommodate for EA's craziness.
Yeah.
But she's leaving, and so we're gonna have new people, even more new people at BioWare if they continue on with these titles.
Yeah, that could be a bad thing. It could be a good thing. It's difficult to say. One thing that we can say is that BioWare isn't the BioWare that we knew.
Yeah.
And they're suffering the consequences of that as we speak.
We got some news from Meta this week. They're going to lay off 5% of its staff as part of performance-based cuts. 3,600 jobs may be at risk. They've been talking about replacing low-level people with AI for some time. They're talking about people. They have put out reports that they allowed a lot of people to work from home, and those people weren't working while at home. And so they said that these are going to be performance-based. So what Zuckerberg said is, I've decided to raise the bar on performance management and move out low performers faster. And so this is we've talked about them and their massive losses every year on their stupid-ass metaverse that no one wants. And they're
not there yet.
They're changing some things around. So they are going to be laying a bunch of people off. Microsoft also said they're going to do the same thing. They're going to lay off an unknown number of staff across gaming, security, and sales divisions. Now, Microsoft already did the low performers. They went after people that they were low on the metrics, and they got rid of them. And so we don't know where this is going to go. But this is just another thing where Microsoft, if you remember, had said that they weren't going to do mass layoffs before they acquired Activision Blizzard. And they were fucking lying about it. And so they laid off all the...
You're telling me these companies have been lying, Alex?
Yeah, you don't say. It's almost like you shouldn't make these corporations your personality and think of them as friends. They're
It's almost like we shouldn't put billionaires in charge when we've had the worst income inequality ever.
Downvote.
Since 1987.
You just have to wait.
Started to get
Look up in the sky with your mouth open, and it'll trickle down. I promise.
Trickle down. Let me get it.
Just hold on. They're almost finished.
Let's not trust completely in corporations whose sole objective is to make more and more money at the expense of everything. That's all.
You're gonna have to find a video for that.
No, I'm not gonna find anything for that.
No, okay.
I can't. It's
Trickle
been banned.
down.
Yeah, it's been banned.
It's been banned.
We downloaded it.
Our CEOs. There's got to be Bobby Kotick on his yacht or something.
Spinning.
That's what he's doing right now. You know, Bobby.
Sure. Oh, he
probably got
huge pay.
15 blowjobs, 17 yachts, and fucking. He's got grass on his yacht, and he's got fucking. Probably day workers cutting his grass. He's got fucking what's more opulent than having
dawn walkers.
He has Don Walkers on his yacht, mowing his grass on the yacht.
What kind of grass, though? I mean, he's probably got real nice grass.
Yeah.
Well, the new hotness is them buying up giant chunks of Hawaii. Because Zuckerberg has been doing that, where he's been buying a massive chunks. He wants
like
to
the
own,
beach.
He wants to be like, I own this island like Jurassic Park, and it's like it's part of it. It's like, okay, well, that's crazy.
Moy oiling.
It's moin.
It's moin. Like Jake Paul going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Buying up property in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, well, yeah.
A lot of people bought property in Puerto Rico, actually, after the hurricane, because
it was cheap. Yeah. In good or bad news, depending on if you are what your age is, typically TikTok got banned for a real short period of time. We talked about this.
Oh yeah,
for a couple weeks.
I actually, I was just browsing Reddit,
19th,
and I clicked on a link, and it came up, and it said it was like, we are shut down, and oh god, President Trump, oh Trump, please, it was like sucking off Trump. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, what happened was
the fuck is this?
He was the person who banned it and initiated the ban.
Are people fucking stupid?
Yes.
Did they lose their fucking minds?
Yeah.
It's President Trump that started the ban, not Biden. It was Trump, in fact, twice tried to ban TikTok.
Correct.
Now all of a sudden, Trump gets to play the savior. Brought back TikTok. They're setting it up. I can already see it.
Oh
it's
yeah,
fucking crazy.
Purposefully.
It's like what the fuck?
and
Biden was like, I'm not going to enforce this. But I don't understand. It says a new law banning TikTok has been enacted in the U.S. Unfortunately, that means you can't use TikTok for now. We are fortunate that President Trump has indicated he will work with us on a solution to reinstate TikTok once he takes office.
Yeah.
Please stay tuned. But that was already a thing.
Yeah, he's going to enact an executive order to make sure that they get to stay open, and they're going to have to look at – they're still going to look at He said that they're going to investigate to make sure that the consumers here are still protected. It was crazy to see that Congress, like, unanimously is like, yep, let's get rid of this fucking thing.
Yeah.
It's like, we can agree. That's the one thing that everyone agrees on. That's crazy.
hilarious.
It's like not healthcare, and they're like, no, fuck the people.
Can I have healthcare?
TikTok.
Maybe we can get the out of control CEO pay under control. Maybe more tax
Washington-
breaks for the rich.
Washington
I can't wait.
banned TikTok and the Lions. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah.
God
When the
damn you,
administration
Washington.
has a record number of billionaires in the cabinet positions, and it's the richest administration ever. It's going to be great. Yeah, the little guy's going to be taken care of 100% when billionaires are in charge. Anyways, people forgot that he called for the ban in the first place. I guess everybody has the memory of a goldfish. It was 2020. I had to look it up. Proposed a ban of the app he viewed as a security threat, signed an executive order instructing the ByteDance and the China-based parent company divest in the app.
Yeah.
Well, he's got to look good for his meme coin.
Yeah. Wow. I don't want to get into me.
Fuck. God damn it.
Hey,
Joe.
we talking
We
about
try to
him.
stay away from the goddamn crypto bros.
Yeah.
Crypto bros are taking over, Joe.
We're already getting
Now they're deregulating all the crypto shit. This is
Yeah.
going to get crazy. Better not be in our gaming. Keep this fucking shit out of games.
Some people are really excited because they have, mortgaged their whole lives for these pump and dump schemes, and a lot of people got pumped and dumped today. A lot of people, because some of the meme coins,
They got
went,
dumped.
Yeah, it went down.
God,
a
man.
lot, and so it's bad.
You
But
guys are
it's
smarter than that
coming
because
back,
you watch
yeah.
our show and you, like us, realize that all this stuff, this fucking shit is dangerous.
yeah.
Be careful.
But it came back, and it's going to be back. Now, what didn't come back immediately was Marvel Snap, because Marvel Snap,
I saw that.
developer Second Dinner, they were surprised that
Yeah.
they got banned in the United States because they're owned by the same people.
Yeah.
And the good news is it's on its way back.
Mm-hmm.
They said that sometime today, it actually may even be up now. But they said, if you really can't wait, you should get yourself a VPN, which, like we've been telling you,
Yeah.
geo-blocking is a serious thing, and it's going to get worse.
It'll get worse as
so-
people in charge, especially people in charge who have interests and own corporations, are in it for their own corporations and making it
Personal
more
gain.
difficult for you to access other things. Look at my shit. So, yeah, industry analyst Daniel Ahmad saying that people in the industry knew it would impact ByteDance as a whole. It seemed like ByteDance asked their subsidiaries to kind of pretend like they were surprised about getting banned and all these, messages, which I guess it's fair is to sway public opinion to, public sentiment in their favor way harder so that, getting their users to put pressure on the government, which they were already doing. And, that's a little bit of manipulation there, but you know what's even more manipulative? We have to talk about how Meta and Facebook basically broke a lobbying record by throwing money at the government to get TikTok banned.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
One of the fucking reasons why TikTok is banned, and you said it was unanimous, is because all the money fucking Meta and Facebook were throwing at them, telling them, oh, this is the worst thing ever, ban TikTok.
And money and misinformation.
Corporations!
Yeah. Well, so they're not corporations, Joe. In the United States, they're considered people. It's called Citizens
Oh,
United.
that's right.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
It is offensive that you call them that.
This
They are
we're
people.
protecting their free speech to shut other companies down.
Yeah.
You
and
give me $30 million, I'll tell you it's wrong.
Yeah. You give me $30
TikTok
million,
is wrong.
I will play nothing but Madden Mutt mode all day long. It's
It's
like,
the best.
yeah, it's crazy because you can buy people because I am
Manipulation.
also. Yeah.
Manipulation is like 75%.
Well, it's a good thing that we got rid of that pesky net neutrality thing so we could focus
Yeah.
traffic to the things that we like. And corporate wars are definitely not a thing
Yeah.
that are coming and starting right now.
Demolition Man!
Taco
Pizza
Bell.
Hut. No, Pizza Hut. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fast
I would
food wars.
choose Pizza Hut. Honestly, I haven't had Pizza Hut in years.
Actually, I went to Taco Bell with.
I had the tavern pizza. It's like a thin
The
crust.
pizza?
It's
Is it
good.
good?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Sweet marinara. It's good.
I got like 3 things at Taco Bell and it was $19. It's like
Yes!
it's so crazy how expensive it is.
Do you know the little side chips and cheese? It's my favorite thing to get.
Oh,
When I'll
yeah.
get whatever, I'll also get a side chips and cheese. I've watched over the years how it went from like 89 cents. Now it's like $3.73 for like
The
faux
shittiest
chips.
Yeah.
Faux chips.
That
and
cheese
some
came out of a
cheese.
can and those chips are old, like as old as I am.
They're good.
Yeah.
They're nasty good.
So
Gross.
it's crazy. It's like like Taco Bell being cheap and dirty. Totally fine with cheap and dirty, but it is not cheap.
Those old
It's
men
not cheap
now.
no more. It's just dirty.
Yeah, maybe they have no gophers anymore to do for the ground beef.
We old man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the old man show. The angry old man show.
Damn,
You knew that's where this
damn.
was headed.
Damn.
It's my fucking arc. I'm eventually gonna be angry grandpa show. You knew this.
Yeah. We'll get
Not
you
there yet.
some sock garters. And
there.
you pull your socks up real high and you have them to your underwear.
Yeah.
And you just water your lawn. And as kids come by, and you're like, get off my TikTok or whatever the fuck you would say. But I got really good news.
Yeah.
We finally get closure. And I think closure is really important when you go through a traumatic event. And so Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Ending has been confirmed.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit. Like
we've already fucking seen it.
Yeah,
Alex.
it was a great
Spoiler.
cutscene. Great cutscene.
The worst.
It's not a cutscene. It was not a
It was a
cutscene.
poorly drawn, crackhead-looking figures.
It's better than Redfall.
I could have.
Joe could have drawn better than that.
That's bullshit.
I've seen Joe draw. It's not true.
All right.
You haven't
He's
seen
got you
Joe
there,
for
Joe.
real.
I have
got
seen
you
you
there.
draw for realsies. You remember that Friends macaroni picture that I had to do because I saw your drawing?
It would have been better.
Yeah. Yeah, so it came out, and it turned out it was all a dream or something. They were all clones,
Oh.
except for they forgot that Wonder Woman died. And
And Robin, maybe.
and they
Yeah,
didn't.
and Robin maybe.
So the Justice League was just in hiding the entire time.
And this was all
It
Batman's
was
plan.
Batman's plan.
it was all Batman's
It
plan.
can't
Yeah.
have been in hiding. I think they were trapped in the stupid crystals. That's why there were holes in the
So that was
crystals.
his plan to get trapped and wait when the
Right, that doesn't
when
make
the-
any sense.
The 13.
We was just doing what Batman says. That's my Harley Quinn. What's your Harley Quinn?
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good,
Yeah, because that's what it sounded like. But like he's like, this is my plan. We're gonna wait here till the 12th. What was it? 12th, 11th? I don't know where we're at.
Yeah.
'Cause I think they stopped.
Brainiac.
They stopped at
12
before-
Brainiacs. We killed
they
the first
stopped-
Brainiac
yeah.
at the end of the game. They wanted to kill us to kill 12 more Brainiacs. By the way, in the comments, I was like, "Hey, did they put a new Brainiac version like Aquaman or Cyborg?" They said no. They just rotated,
I would, yeah.
Green
'Cause they were
Lantern as
skeleton crew.
Brainiac.
They're not
Superman
gonna do
as
that,
Brainiac. They just did it over and over.
If this makes you more mad, I wanted it to happen. It says, in this cutscene, Harley Quinn reveals that the Justice League was actually watching from the shadows the entire time. They let Wonder Woman die.
No. What confirmation? What website?
So I think this is Game Rant.
But we have a little video. Go check that one
Yeah,
out.
and that video would be way angrier if I had that hard confirmation that what Joe was saying was true. The Batman was just like everybody was hiding.
We have to
They
sacrifice
weren't
Diana.
trapped in the crystal.
Maybe she broke up with Batman right before it, and he's like, we have to let her die.
No, I don't believe that. It's not.
Talk about pettiness.
Yeah. He's not well adjusted.
The real plan. We got to wait for the other. Why can't we strike at 1? No. We must strike at 12.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was really good. A lot of people got closure.
No, it's not good.
Strike on the 12th. We'll let the Suicide Squad do everything. See,
Holy
here's the plan.
shit,
Here's
they
the plan.
killed Wonder Woman.
The
No,
Z
no, no,
team
not yet.
handles everything.
They killed Robin. Not
Nobody
yet.
tell Wonder Woman. It'll be real funny.
Yeah.
It'll be super funny.
Practical Joker.
I don't believe it. Give me the
They're looking
fucking
at the
name
screen.
of the
It's like,
article.
oh, they killed her.
What is the title of the article?
Title of the
I know it's
article
Screen Rant.
is Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. Ending confirms every dead hero was a clone, which is not accurate because then it goes on to say that Wonder Woman was not a clone, but that's the name of the article.
I know it's not gonna happen, but they need to come out as like, yeah, we didn't know what the fuck we were doing. We just said fuck it.
We had no plan.
Yeah,
It was a live service thing. It could have changed as things went on. When they could have pivoted as they realized that people didn't like it. But the problem is, they did put it out and everyone hated it. Remember, it was all purple pustules, and then they're like, oh shit, we have to take the gear score out of the game, which it didn't because the gear score was definitely in the game. They just removed the numbers from the UI.
It's dumb. I hate it.
It was just doomed from the start. So
That's why the cut scene, the crappy
The
drawn
slideshow.
thing, the slideshow was so unclear and confusing. In the final cutscene,
It's
which is
artsy.
2D
It's-
motion comic, Harley Quinn explains the real Justice League was actually hiding, waiting to strike at the right time. They can't be. It can't be.
They should have just left it to interpretation.
Why didn't they
whatever
tell
you wanted.
Wonder Woman? You're lying. You're lying.
Wonder
That-
Woman
that's just
broke
one
up with-
person's interpretation
She
of
broke
it.
up with Clark.
Why
She
are there
broke
crystals
up with Bruce,
and
they're
holes?
like,
in the
We need a
crystals?
sacrifice.
Robin too.
He's got so many Robins. Like, I mean.
Somebody who plays Suicide Squad, that's a big ask. A needle in a haystack.
Like,
Somebody who
I
played
know.
Suicide Squad to completion, who watches our show,
I
who
know.
endured all of us making fun of, the Suicide Squad players.
I'll ask
Can you please explain how they truly ended it? And was it the Justice League was hiding the whole time, or were the Justice League trapped in those crystals? Why does Superman break that pink crystal in his hand, and behind him there's 2 empty, broken crystals, what look like little pods? That has to be the explanation.
I know you want it to be, but it's
Because
not.
this is the most colossal fuck up in the history of DC
We
games.
said that from the get-go.
No, I but
Like Batman's hiding behind the bushes, like looking at him.
when Wonder Woman's getting murdered.
Yes. I found the perfect clip too. This is.
You found it?
Yep, I know what it is. I'm gonna put it up there.
Put a clip of Wonder Woman. Do Wonder Woman death scene Suicide
then
Squad
Batman.
as she goes. Wow, and on that incredibly depressing note, what is
Is
the
it?
next?
I don't
story?
think. I find the silver lining.
What's the silver lining?
It is
Joe?
done. No more.
Ah,
No more.
no more.
We don't have to hear about it
We don't.
anymore.
Yes,
It is
you're absolutely
done.
right. You're absolutely right.
So far, they had, what was it, 4 seasons? Well, 4. They
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can call them seasons, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they added the Jonkler and they added Miss Freeze and then they added Deadshot. So it was like,
Deadshot's
Deathstroke.
daughter,
Or no.
and then Deathstroke.
Yeah.
oh, whatever.
Yeah. Whatever.
I
yeah.
don't even remember what the girl's name was. I was like, who? Do you remember?
Yes.
What's her name?
Lawless.
Lawless.
Because we said
Yeah,
Lucy.
Yeah, we did say Lucy
Lucy
Yeah,
Lawless.
Lucy
That's
Lawless.
the
That
only
would've
way.
been cool.
That's the only way I remember. Lucy Lawless.
Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's it. So tell me about a Marvel Rivals comic.
Yeah, so, well, that's basically the reveal, you bastard. Marvel Rivals spin-off has been
I
announced.
was like, they already have comics in there.
Only it's a comic book. And you're right, the comic's already in there, but they make it so fucking hard to get to everything. It's like the last thing that you unlock. Shouldn't it be the first thing that you unlock? So what the fuck is going on in this game? No, I don't care about this story, but they care about this story, and they kind of lock up behind a lot of things, and you have to spend the fucking purple currency that you want to use on skins and shit for the comic book pages.
Make
You
sure
go
to
the
use them.
But you can buy the comics now because they're really going to continue the storyline. There was already like a promo comic kind of like setting it up, but I think it's doing well enough that they're like, okay, let's do some more Marvel Rival comics in support of this. And hopefully maybe they'll change policies on the way they distribute the stories in the actual game. Because this is, I want that to change. I love the cutscenes, when they show the cutscenes are cool and they make sure to put them out in front in each season. But I want to like browse some comics. And honestly, you know how DC had an app? Y'all probably know 'cause
Yeah, I
nobody
remember
downloaded
that.
it. You know how DC had an app where you could buy like comics and read them and stuff? They still do. But, it would be cool to like put that in the game, because I might drop $4 or $5 on individual comics, just like in between my games, read some of the comics.
Well, Rivals doing wonders for comic sales, actually. So there's
Yeah.
a bunch of people, a bunch of comic book, comic store owners have said, hey, look, people are coming in and they're asking for related information.
Yeah.
Jeff the Shark, and they're like, well, there's only he's only there a very small percentage
I would
of the time.
assume so
But
with those
they're-
new people.
Yeah.
But they're looking
That's
for
cool.
they're looking for things, and so it's a great way, and then they'll be disappointed
Yeah.
because a lot of the comic runs have been
That's
super
wonderful,
bad.
wonderful. Like just a new game, like doing justice to the universe and just this excitement, this universal
we
praise
go.
of all the heroes and just sharing how awesome these heroes are in the Marvel universe.
If you had better heroes than the other universe, it'd be fine.
There's some good. I do like the DC.
Ignore him.
ones.
Just ignore him. He's
What?
trying to bait you. Instead we have games like Suicide Squad kills the Justice League over here on the DC side.
I still do like Superman.
You know that
Batman.
meme when the lady in the pool and she's holding up the baby?
Yeah.
That's
The
Marvel.
one all dead in the bottom.
And the one all dead in the bottom is DC. I don't know who the one floating in the water is, but because there's 3. It's a 3-pronged meme. So I don't know. There's a big three, right? There was like Marvel, DC, and Dark Horse.
Yeah, or ID. What was ID? Whatever. There was a bunch of independent comics.
Yeah.
But
I guess the Judge Dredd stuff. The 2000 AD.
Yeah. Maybe they'll come back around and DC Comics will hit a big burst of excitement, but
because I was gonna say Power Rangers because they got more movies and more video games and someone.
Mm-hmm.
Then who? Who are you referring to?
The Man of Iron.
Yeah.
The Man of Iron. Yeah, Iron Man.
He's
great. Yeah, he's getting a lot of games. He got a VR game. Even though, Milo, I want the Man of Steel! Perfect to get a VR game, flying around. Watch Superman Go Pro. It's on YouTube. It's great. It's fucking awesome. That needs to be a VR game.
It could be like Superman Returns. You fly around and then go check out like the buildings.
You just creep on that little kid.
Yeah, Superman Returns. Great fucking plot line. Bryan Singer. Or who fucking made that? It was Bryan Singer, wasn't it?
I think so.
Yeah. It's fucking awesome. Making Superman a deadbeat dad.
Kevin
See the kind of
Spacey.
shit that I have to deal with?
Yeah.
Wrong!
He's like, that's your kid. He flies up into space. Oh, okay.
He's faster.
Where
than
were you
speeding
for the
child.
past 10 years?
Yeah.
I was on a rock in space.
The Superman can.
What the fuck?
It's
What is wrong with DC, Joe?
It's canon now.
No, it's not.
It has
It
a whole
happened.
movie.
It's about to reboot. Reboot this shit.
It
DCU, let's go. I'm done with that shit. It's been confirmed that
Superman, we
Supergirl
need to
is
talk.
in Superman.
Oh,
I already
shit.
knew that. I thought everybody already knew that. But now it's super confirmed that Millie
Millie
Alcock
I'll
It's
add her
is
to
in
the
super.
list of characters in this movie.
That was the next thing I was bringing up. And a lot of people were worried. There's too many characters. And
that was me.
one criticism that's out there, there's too many characters. Well, guess what? There's going to be two. Whether it comes out and it handles all the characters well enough, people are going to say there's too many characters.
Yeah. And
Too many characters in comics.
Like, even if it's done right, everyone gets enough screen time and stuff.
People are still gonna say there's too many
It's like,
characters.
hey, it's a Superman movie.
So there's
Superman didn't
an easy
get
way to hate the movie.
More,
Here we go.
Because you could be like,
Fucking
I went to go
easy
see Superman. Superman wasn't the focal point.
Yeah.
Everyone else.
That ain't going to be
needed
the
screen.
case. That's not going to happen. You go to see Superman, and Superman isn't the focal point. I can promise you, the Superman is going to be the focal
But you
point
have
in
a
the
whole
movie.
list.
I mean, I'm not saying.
Is he a focal point?
I'm not
I'm not
saying
saying he's not the focal point. It's just there is just too many goddamn characters in the
Yeah,
movie. He
yeah.
can be the main character and still have too many fucking
Too many
characters.
goddamn characters and Guardians of the Galaxy, too, but those worked. Too many
There's
goddamn
But they were all
characters.
together.
so many
And
more
Avengers,
characters.
and those worked.
But I feel like.
Avengers had a 10-movie lead up.
We won't talk about that. Don't talk about that.
But
So
I
it's
feel like
like-
in Guardians they were together the entire time, a majority of the time. So we kind of
Yeah.
were
No,
with them.
everybody's already in agreement that there's too many characters, so let's just hate on the film. Let's just shit on it. And even if you don't have any valid criticism when it comes out, just say there's too many characters.
I don't think.
Let's downvote it. It'll come out 60% Rotten Tomatoes.
But it seems like you're putting arguments in other
characters.
people's mouth because I don't know.
No,
hate
I'm not
the
putting
movie.
arguments in other people's mouth. All I've said is I've seen stories that there are too many characters in
That was just
Superman
my
with
worry.
the confirmation that
Yeah.
Supergirl's there.
Yeah, so it's like the. Well,
It's just a
I don't
worry.
think anyone's saying they hate the movie because they haven't seen the movie. It just.
Oh, that happens all the time. I think even you know that the Snyder verse, those weirdo Snyders,
Yeah.
are waiting for the movie to release
yeah.
to rip into it.
Yeah, but they're going to hate it.
And what are they going to
regardless.
say?
They're going to hate it regardless.
Too many characters.
Well, yeah.
It's not dark.
But like even OJ and I are going like it's too many characters. We don't hate it.
Well, y'all haven't seen it yet, so
Yes.
let's wait to see it, and we'll
Well,
see
yeah.
if the too many characters
But-
is a
but-
problem.
well, that's what we
But
do.
what I'm
Well, it's
referring
like
to is
doing-
that Zack Snyder fans who are already ready to hate the film are saying there's going to be too many characters.
it's
and
like-
then when it comes out and there's a lot of characters in it, but it's handled well, they'll say too many characters. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, whenever you ask us to
all I'm
do like
saying.
a trailer reaction, you're like, "What are your thoughts?" It's like, "Well, that's just
There's
our thoughts.
too
We
many
haven't seen
characters.
it." Yeah, we haven't seen it,
There's
but that's
too-
just my worry. But I'm still looking.
I
I've
agree.
been looking forward to
There's
Superman movie for
definitely
fucking
a legitimate
ever.
worry.
Yeah.
It's a legitimate worry amongst everybody. But there's also
Yes, but there's
bad
also-
actors who are going to say there's too many characters when there's even if there's not too many characters. Just wait, you'll see.
Oh, I mean, I know, but I don't care about other people's.
Okay, well,
I only have mine.
I know. That's why we talk about
Yeah.
things, because it's interesting.
Yeah,
And
but
kinda,
like-
we got to predict things before they happen, so that we be like,
Yeah,
I told
there's
you this.
someone
That's
in
what
the
this
YouTube comments right now saying like how much we should kill ourselves. It's like I'm not going to address that person because like you guys need to add time spans or kill yourself. It's
Yeah,
like,
but
I don't
I'm going
care
to
about that
address
person.
this because I want to address that. If you don't want to address that person, that's cool, because we shouldn't address that person. And it probably has to do with all the bad talk we've done on.
No, the bad talk you're about to do.
The about to do.
We
Yeah.
want you to skip.
So-
That's why. Just watch everything.
Apparently, Elon Musk and Asmongold are beefing right
You read it
now.
wrong.
Boofing? What is boofing?
Just Google it.
I don't want to know. Alex
it.
knows all the gross and dirtiest
He
things.
does. It's so fucking weird.
I don't understand. Well, there's a reason for it, Joe. And you know the reason. We're just not allowed to share it. It's a secret. You can write to him about it at
On my Twitter.
on
All
his Twitter.
hail Slanesh.
Clownpenis.fart.
Yeah.
Apparently, the world's richest man fucking leaked private DMs, which is, by the way, against terms of service of his own fucking platform. Somebody looked it up. They leaked DMs from Asmongold, and he thought that this was a great way to fucking expose Asmongold as a fraud. Because why? Why is he even mad? Because they're talking to each other, and I mean, Asmongold was about to do a puff piece on him. Was about to like
called
talk
him
him up.
out,
But he
path of
called him
exile.
out on what we just talked about on our last news. Which surprisingly, all the Elon Musk lovers didn't downvote the video to fucking hell.
crazy.
'Cause I've never seen that before. Even they were like, "Yeah, Elon
dude's a
kind of
liar.
fucked up
He's a
on
liar.
that one."
It's like you don't have to be the best there, all right? That's fine.
I mean,
that's fine.
when Joe is like, hey, this guy doesn't look like he knows how to play, or at least this guy doesn't look like he's the highest level player like he claims to have, been playing 1,000 dungeons in this. Anyways, but he basically, Asmongold called him out on it. And Elon Musk doesn't like that. If you say anything bad about this guy, this egomaniac, this narcissist billionaire who apparently is now going to help run the country, he goes off on you. You remember that time he called the dude the P word for trying to help with the submarine to help those kids get out of the
PDF file?
Yeah, he called him a PDF. That's fucking weird. His ego gets hurt. So he thought he's going to one-up Asmongold, leak the DMs, and he's like, look, I'm exposing this guy as a fraud.
Because he has what?
Look, editors. His editors.
Every YouTuber
have
in the
control.
world, except for us,
Except for us.
has
Have
third-party editors. Because
Third-party
all of
editors.
the editing, you
this
can
is
see
us.
all of the people who work on the show are in this room.
Yeah.
You want to know why shit takes forever to come out? It's
That's
because we
because
don't have secret editors. And no, I don't. You can send your resume to my Twitter.
Yeah. So I'm going to see if my editors might want to make a second account for it even, says Zach. And Elon was like, sure. Who are these mysterious editors?
Mysterious.
And he goes, and so I don't think Asmongold understands what he meant. He's like, oh yeah, two guys, DA Asmongold and Cat Danny RU. They're basically run the entire YouTube account,
kind of
laughing out
employees,
loud.
yeah.
So basically, any content I post is edited or uploaded by them, and they just get a cut of the ad revenue. Super good system, to be honest. Almost everybody on YouTube does it. And he goes, interesting. This stupid.
He turns around in his chair.
Did you know?
And the cat.
Did you know that this YouTube personality has editors? What kind of?
And how did he twist that? What did he say?
Oh, and then he posted it, and he's like, "This guy's got mysterious editors he's beholden to." He's
Elon
like,
Musk, and then the community notes: Elon Musk seems to think that Asmongold is an employee with editors overseeing him. That's incorrect. Asmongold's editors are actually his employees. They edit and upload his content for revenue share. They don't control what he does.
So therefore,
Mysterious.
every Monday I'm the boss, huh?
Yeah.
I'm the captain now.
It's true.
Every
Musk,
Monday.
You get to select the
I'm the boss, Joe. Every Monday.
I edit more than you, Joe.
Not Monday.
Not on Monday. I edit. I'm the boss.
Asmon behaves like a maverick independent, but in reality, he has to ask his bosses for permission before he can do anything, Musk wrote in a tweet. He's not his own man. And then everybody fucking dunked on Elon for being a moron. All right. Well, that's a good follow-up.
Joe, you just don't get it. He's so busy running the country and like 7 companies that he can't know how stuff
Look,
works.
that's fine. Do that. You don't have to say you're the best because at Diablo and Elden Ring and at Path of Exile.
Show me the tape. I want to see the tapes of him beating Elden Ring.
Apparently, I guess Asmongold just didn't respond until Elon kept egging him on. And then finally responds. Leaking my DMs is one thing, but this is absolutely uncalled for. He just kept going at him. Elon Musk said, what's the thing that got him in a tizzy? I'm on hundreds of streams on YouTube, Twitch, playing live with the world's best players. No other way to say this, but while Asmongold is good at caustic commentary, and then I have to click the fuck. He basically just insulting him more. I just call him out. And making fun of people. He is not good at video games. Was his tweet, and that's the insult that Asmongold
someone's
was
feather
like,
that, like someone
All
that
right.
stature.
all right, you're saying I'm not good at video games.
You are correct. I've watched
Fucking Elon went off, removed his blue check mark. I guess the blue check mark is back now. When everybody called it out and noticed it. I don't know if he's got it back.
Aren't people using like Blue Sky more now?
I think random blue check marks appear all the fucking time. I don't know. That's just it just comes and goes. So people are like, oh, this is a more fair system. It's like, what? How do I have a blue check mark? I don't know. How does this stuff happen? It's like, you either buy blue check marks now, or you, in the old system, they were influencers got the blue check marks. Apparently, he removed the blue check mark when they got into a fight. And I think his blue check mark is back now.
I just imagine him walking up to him and like pulling a little blue check mark off his shirt. It's like, you no longer are fit to wear this badge.
No.
And it's like, oh, okay. All right, bye-bye. You know what's really cool?
Well, I'm glad at least somebody called. There was like probably the only instance where somebody called. Well, I wouldn't say that, but Asmongold really got one up over a billionaire. Elon Musk comes out of this looking so bad.
Respect
to Asmongold.
Don't. But then you got to start worrying because like the difference in power between these two individuals, and it's just like, oh no.
For him to get so worked up over that.
Yeah, why does he have time for any of this shit? He's supposed to be running the country, right? Government efficiency. The guy in charge of efficiency is doing that. He's having his counts boosted. Just be proud of it. Be like, yeah, bro. This is the most efficient way to play. I pay somebody else to play
terms of service. You
to
can't
boost
do that.
my account.
But
Yeah, but that's my family member.
Can't do it.
It's my brother.
I think
He's me. I cloned myself.
I would.
Oh shit! International law. I didn't say that.
It'd be a lot better if he's like, oh yeah, whenever I have some free time, I game. You don't have to be the best. He's like, oh, you game? That's cool, man. That's it.
That's just
you don't have to be
the
like
personality
I'm the best.
of these.
Like,
I'm the best.
If
I'm
you
the
game,
top level.
Cool, man. You can probably relate with a lot of people, but you don't have to be like, I'm the best.
Yeah, but
Are you saying, Joe, that the man should be humble and easily approachable and just down to earth?
He's got a billion people telling him how awesome he is every single day. I imagine it's probably pretty hard for him to be a normal dude.
Yeah. So, anyways,
you can also just avoid all of this shit by not being on Twitter. And if everyone decided to not be on Twitter, we'd see so much less on this stuff.
I'm really on X a lot less, and I'm just.
Are you happier?
Yeah, I'm happier, and it's just. It was already becoming kind of shit. I mean, that's the reason why Jeremy Johns. We had this conversation like 5 years ago. Jeremy's like, I'm not. I don't.
Well, you have to add
hate
COVID
that
time.
place.
I think it was like 7 years ago.
And I was like, I didn't really consider. So I started posting less. But I'm at odds.
You can go to Red Note.
It's what is Red Note?
It's the Chinese propaganda network that was going to replace TikTok when it got banned because a lot of people went over and they're like, maybe. Don't go to that one because that one's.
When they have to learn Chinese?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Probably.
That's probably pretty difficult. It's pretty difficult to learn in a single day, but
yeah.
Nah, just do what I did. Translator, and then I fucked it up.
Yeah.
My Spanish class. It was French.
Yeah, that's true story, by the way.
You fucked up Spanish?
Yeah.
Well, because
Joe, you fucked up Spanish and you're speaking French?
Yeah, I was supposed to write a paper.
He wrote a paper in English, and then he didn't want to write it in Spanish, and so he used Google Translate, but he accidentally selected French, so he turned in an entire French paper in his Spanish class.
Called me
and
out.
his teacher knew that he spoke Spanish.
Yep.
Joe Lopez.
They're like, Joe, come to the front. I was like,
Mr. Lopez. Please read this Spanish for the rest of the class.
No, it's funny. She brought me up in front,
mon ami.
in front of everyone. She's like, this is nice paper. When did we start learning French? I was like, fuck. Everyone laughed.
And this is why everyone loves OJ, because his life is a cartoon.
We've been teaching French in the class the whole time. You just didn't know it, teacher, and everybody. You are crazy.
Nah.
Or I'm not crazy. Y'all are crazy.
I had some downtime. I was like, I learned Spanish and French at the same time. It was fun.
I just wanted to show off. Great, Joe. I love it. Let's end on that wonderful note. Joe cheating in his Spanish class, accidentally selecting French in the translator.
When he speaks Spanish.
To do when he speaks Spanish. No, apparently he doesn't know Spanish. He knows
Claro
French.
que sí. Claro que sí.
And the French version, please?
Je ne sais pas.
Okay. S'il vous plaît. All right. Entrees, s'il vous plaît. Okay, yeah, I think that's the only news stories I got.
Those ones you told me about, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, we had some fun there at the end. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us every Monday and learning all the gaming news and adjacent news as well that pertains to stuff. Let's see. Me and Jay are going to be doing there's a new Astro Militarum. He's out of town this week at the LVO, which is a Las Vegas Open, where they show off all the new stuff. That's where we got the reveal of the Emperor's Children and all that stuff.
Like
so when he comes back
convention.
next week, we'll be doing some battle reports for the new Astra Militarum. I mean new Imperial Guard. I don't call them Astra Militarum. Imperial Guard, and some of those new factions on the way. So stay tuned. And yeah, thank you so much. Top lists are next, and we will see you guys on the next Angry Joe Show. Bye, guys.